guys, it's Jessica again. I am going to be doing another video. This is a story time video. It's a touchy subject, but I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. Also, if you know any apps that I can edit my videos on to make them better, please drop a comment down below because I can't find any apps that I can use to edit my videos. So, you know, any on the App Store, any on the internet, drop it below so I can try it out. Okay, so my story time is going to be about my bullying story. In the beginning of 2012, I was in my freshman year of high school. I was actually going to Chantilly High School in Chantilly, Virginia. I was a loner. I had a small group of friends that I hung out with, and I wasn't really a talker. I was a shy person in high school. I wasn't known as a prep. I wasn't known as a jock. I wasn't very popular at all. But in 2012, my life changed for the worst. I started dating a guy, and let's just say we're gonna call him Alex. Me and Alex started dating, and I thought he was the nicest, sweetest guy ever. And we hung out, and he was in our group of friends, and all my friends loved him, and I was like, let me give it a shot. So one day, me and Alex were hanging out with our friends, and we all went over to my house. Well, a couple of my friends went home, and I had one of my friends, let's call her Madison. She stayed, and then another friend stayed that I can't remember which one. And Drew came over to my house. My parents were at work. Well, Madison and the other girl that was there was like, oh, we're going to give you some space. So they walked out. Well, me and Drew, we went to my bedroom, and things happened. And that was probably the worst mistake of my life. I was 14 at the time. I think maybe 14 or 15. I can't remember. And after that, we went outside, and we hung out like usual in front of my apartment building. Well, the next day I went to school, and he told everybody that I told my parents that he raped me. And that was absolutely not true. I would not lie about somebody raping me. That's a serious subject. Like, I'm not somebody who would lie about that. Well, turns out to be that rumors kept spreading. Well, I started getting depressed, and I started getting suicidal. And when I say suicidal, I actually planned out a whole day and what was going to happen. Like, I was going to go home. My parents were going to go out to get groceries, and this was actually going to happen. I was going to stay home, and I was going to hang myself. Luckily, my parents did not leave that night to go get groceries, and they stayed home, and it did not happen. Well, I went to school, and rumors kept getting worse. I can't remember exactly the rumors. I was being called names. People would come up to me and be like, oh, is this true? Did this happen? So I went to the counselor's office, and I told her what was going on. I told her how I felt, how my anxiety and my depression were acting, because I have been diagnosed with anxiety and depression. It is a medical condition that I do have. She called my parents. My parents came in, and they decided that I should go to this place called Leland House. You go there for 45 days. They watch you continuously. You go to school there. You do outdoor activities. They take razors and blades and stuff from you so you can't harm yourself, and you have to get to a point where you earn it back. And if you do want to shave when you take a shower there, people have to sit there and watch you shave. So I went there. And I went to school there, and I stayed for 18 days, and I got out. The reason I got out was because I felt like it was way too dramatic. I wasn't to that point in my life, I felt like. So I did discharge myself. My parents and I signed a release form discharging me. I went back to school, and there was a rumor going around that I was pregnant and I had an abortion. I lost all my friends. My friends didn't believe me. And it was really, really sad because, you know, when something like that happens, they only hear one side of the story and they believe that side of the story, and whoever's more popular, they believe. So I did lose all my friends, and it didn't bother me because, you know, I knew the truth. Um, but it just, the rumors got worse and worse. By the end of the school year, I found out I was failing history. I was very, very close to getting held back, and luckily they let me go because they knew how tough of a year I had. Um, in the summer, I hung out with nobody. I stayed in my room. I did what I did, you know. And I switched schools. I moved to Centerville, Virginia, and I went to Centerville High School. That year wasn't much better. You know, people talk. Chantilly and Centerville are right next to each other. Their cities right next to each other. So people talked, and I just learned to live with it. It wasn't as bad as Chantilly. Centerville treated me pretty well. Um, but I graduated in 2013. I graduated 2 years early, and I got it over with. So I just wanted to share my story. This is just a quick video for you guys, but that is my bullying story. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!